Hi everybody, it's Mindy. It is Wednesday. It's Tuesday for me as I'm recording, but it's Wednesday for you when you're watching this. And this is my WIP and Chat for the week. Our event for Smashing the Specials. I'm still smashing specials. Today is what, the 30th? I've got today, I've got tomorrow. I'm gonna hopefully finish this one. I'm trying to work on it a lot today. I started it last night. It's this cool little rooster dude, you know. I don't have to worry about him attacking me, do I? No, don't have to worry about him attacking me. So I need to get into Instagram and look at posts. You guys have been posting like crazy. I know that it's over 500 posts in our hashtag, Smashing the Specials. Four, yeah. All right, you know, time is rolling along here, just rolling along. Clip, 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 clippity clip, you know? Anyhow, yeah. So I need to get in there and I need to do some loving on your posts, give you all some hearts and tell you I've been there and I've seen it, you know? Getting ready for the grand finale time where we're giving away a gift card to Crystal Canvas Arts. And you can go buy a full drill crystal painting, or you can buy some fun little things, keychains, wall hangings, etc., etc., etc. Right? Who doesn't love that? I do. I have so many special drills, you guys, so many. And I really didn't get, I really didn't get as many done as I had hoped to, but, you know, I'm a busy girl, busy girl. My time for actual crafting has kind of taken a nosedive. I'm so busy doing YouTube-y things and recording and other stuff, and yeah, anyhow. So let me first off apologize if the sound is weird. I think this new phone, the camera's awesome. The camera does amazing things, but new phones do not have a microphone jack, you know? So I had to buy an adapter to plug in my microphone. Because I use a lapel mic, and it's on a cord, and it's on a, you know, I can clip it right on my shirt, so you'll get a more consistent sound for volume as I do things and move around, you know, doing unboxings and whatnot. But I don't know. I don't like this. There's something going on with the connection or something. I don't know. I feel that it just has like this white noise kind of hum in the background, and I'm not happy with it. I realized that my WIP and Chat, my Chuck-along announcement, the mic wasn't working at all. So that was just me sitting at the table recording right directly through the phone. So that one, the volume's really icky. I don't like that one at all, but you know, what do you do? I can't go back and just re-record the whole thing, you know. So the volume on my videos here, the last couple recordings, are not what I want them to be. So as soon as I'm done here, I am going to Amazon. I have found a plug and play lapel mic, no wires. You know, you plug in a receiver into the phone, turn on the mic, hook it on your shirt, and you go. And that's all me, right? That's my style right there. And the reviews say that it, you know, it produces pretty good sound. So that's important as well. So I'm going to go snag that, and I think it says I can get it in one day. I'm hoping that that is true, because, you know, I already was down a few days recording time because of the phone. I didn't want to put anything else on my old phone until I got the new one. So yeah, I'm feeling a little crunch here. I need to get moving with videos and stuff, and I want them to be good and sound good. So hopefully that mic can come quickly. So long story to apologize that the sound is not where I want it to be. All right. So please don't, you know, don't hate on me too much for the sound. Sound quality, I know, I don't like it myself, all right? It will get better, I promise. I promise. This is one of the reasons I hate getting new phones. I hate getting a new phone because everything is a learning curve. Everything has to change and be adapted and set up properly. And then you run into things like this for no apparent reason. All I'm doing is plugging in the exact same mic into my phone, but it's through an adapter. Go figure, right? Okay, enough about that. Enough. This rooster is going to be very, very pretty. He's going to be blinging. He's going to be all bright colors. I'm going to love him. So, yeah, the things that I have completed so far, I'm really happy with. And they've turned out nicely. Well, except for this guy. Okay, let me show you this guy. And I'm going to be very careful with him. He's cute as a button. But he falls apart. His little rockers, they just fall off. They literally fall off. If I touch him, he'd just fall apart. I'll show you. Look. See? They just fall right off. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Many times these little slots and stuff are too difficult to put something in, like they're too tight and I can't get things in. This one, too loose. I guess we just can't get it right, can we? It's either loosey-goosey or tighty-whitey. I don't know. Something like that. Anyhow, that's that. I don't know if I can glue him or something to make it work a little better. Who knows? He's super cute, but it doesn't do you any good if he just falls apart, does it? No. So, I have another one of those somewhere. I should see if I can find... It's not a dog. It's another character. Should see if that one has the same issue. Maybe I could just snag his rockers if his rockers fit better. You know what I mean? That's an idea. I'll see if I can look him up. Anyhow, there's that. So, I hope you guys are having fun with the event. I know that Brandy and I are having a good time. By the number of posts on Instagram, it looks like you guys have been having a good time as well. Last week, I did 2 drawings for 2 winners for my weekly prizes, because the first week, the first drawing, nobody claimed their prize. So this last week, I pulled 2 winners and I've had 1 claim their prize. So I'm still sitting here with 1 package to go out to somebody, and you guys, I don't have the time to hunt people down. You guys have to comment. You have to, you comment on the video when I announce the winner. Let me get this straight. You comment on the video where I say this is a giveaway. But then, when I do the actual drawing for the giveaway, you're not getting back with me to let me know, hey, this is me, I won, here's my info, here's my address. And I just don't have the time to hunt people down, you know? And this has been, I think it's not just me and my channel or even just diamond painting. I was just watching a crochet video, and a lady, she gives away a lot of yarn, and she has 5 giveaways that people have not gotten back with her. She's given the prize away, and she's just waiting for them to get their information to her, and they haven't gotten back with her. You guys, you have to get us your information, you know, if you want the prize. If you didn't want the prize, then you comment, you know, I don't want the prize, or don't comment, or, you know, I hate to tell you not to comment because they're usually in a WIP and Chat, and I love your comments in your WIP and Chats, but just say, I'm not entering for the giveaway. And then I'll pull somebody else, and I won't, you know, wait for people. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is, truly. You guys help me out here. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. If you know there's a prize, if there's a giveaway, and you commented, watch the next video, you know, to see, you know, who won. And if it was you, give me your information. So with that being said, I thought about just pulling another winner like right now at the end of this video, because it's been a week, but I think I'll wait until we do our grand prize, because we're going to do that live. I'll wait until the grand prize drawing, and then I'll pull a winner there if I have not heard from the winner at that point. So just I'm giving you some extra time, okay? Extra time. And I do believe that sometimes I actually see these people. They're out there. It's not like they've disappeared. They're commenting on other videos and other people's stuff. And, you know, all right. I'm not going to try to, you know, beat a dead horse here. That's a weird saying, isn't it? Beat a dead horse. You know, I live in the country. What can I say? We got a lot of old weird sayings. Anyhow, that's that. All right. Enough of that. So the last winner, if I don't hear from them, and I think Brandy and I will probably do this Saturday. We haven't really discussed the date necessarily, but this Saturday is good with me. It was good with her. I'll check with her. See if we do it Saturday. So anyhow, that would be the, I don't know what it would be. 1, 2, 3, third, I guess, the third. So if it's good with her, it's good with me. I'll let you know. You'll find out. You'll find out. Oh, goodness. So, what else was I going to talk about? I already talked about spending the day on Saturday in my dad's garage. That was fun. I'm going to have to go back. I know that. There's much more to do to get ready to try to sell anything. So I'll be going back. Other than that, nothing too exciting's been going on around here until yesterday. Yesterday we had excitement. Ooh, we had excitement. Okay. I was downstairs and my whole basement is lined with windows. It's like window, 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 because our house is kind of built like into a hill, you know? So the front is ground level, but the back isn't, if that makes sense to you. So I have all these windows in the basement that look out to the backyard. And I was down there working on Dreamer's Designs, right? I do work on it. Not every day, but most days. I will say most days. I get to put some drills on the Dreamer's Designs, okay? And it was just a nice day. It was kind of sunny and whatnot. There were some clouds. And then it just started getting a little darker. And I started looking out the windows, and I'm like, well, why is it getting, like, dark? And I looked to the... What would it be? It would be the, that way is east. So that's west. It would have been west, like southwest. Yeah, southwest. And I looked back that way and I was like, oh, holy cow. It is pitch black back that way. It is dark. There is a storm rolling in. And I knew that we might have rain. But I was like, okay, so there's like this storm rolling in, and it just went from bright to black, and the wind just went whoosh, like immediately, and it was one of those, we may not be in Kansas anymore, Toto, right? And I'm like, okay, this is not the place for me to be, sitting down here in front of these windows, although it's a great view. I can see the trees are just like swaying in the wind, and it was pretty violent. I'm like, okay, let me get out of the basement. Get out of the basement and get upstairs, right? So I did that. I came upstairs and everything's dark. Like my horse out in the yard that comes on at dusk came on. I'm like, okay, it thinks it's dusk. It's not. All right. But I was like, oh man, the garage door is still open. My car's in the garage. Let me run out. I have to go out on the porch to go to the garage. And I'm like, let me run out there and close the door real quick. I thought I was going to just get blown off the porch. I got over there and opened the door, and I just have to reach in the door and hit the garage door opener, you know. And I got it shut, and I was trying to close the door, and I swear the wind come whipping through there so fast, it like shoved the door at me, and I'm like, man, it's trying to knock me over here. It was crazy. And then that went through like a freight train, that storm did. It was blowing and raining. There wasn't like lightning and thunder and stuff. It was just like whoosh. And then after about, 5 minutes even, not even that long, it just kind of settled down. The winds, it was still raining, don't get me wrong, was still raining, and there was definitely still a storm going through, but the winds calmed down. It wasn't quite as dark. It was like, whoa, that was the leading edge of it, and it was like strong. It took out power for many, many thousands of homes in Michigan. Saw that on the news last night. All the places without power. We were lucky. It never even flashed here. It didn't even attempt to go off. So I was happy with that. But it was crazy town. That storm was just like nuts. So the dogs and I just kind of sat here. And I have one room in the basement that has no windows. And that would be where I would go if I really felt, you know, I needed to be someplace safe. It's actually what was supposed to be my craft room. It's completely underground. So that would be the safest place to go if necessary. But the dogs and I just kind of watched it and we're like, whoa, that's crazy. And my ducks, silly ducks. I'll give you one guess where the ducks were through the whole entire thing. They're in the pond, or they were in the backyard at the bird feeder, because now the wind has blown so hard, it's blown the bird feeder every way but off the pole, you know? And so there's bird seed all over the place now. So the ducks would come up and they'd eat the bird seed and they'd be back in the pond. Bird seed, back in the pond. And I'm like, they didn't even attempt to go into their coop or their pen. They just stayed outside. They didn't care. Not a care in the world. But so that was in the afternoon. And then Dale and I went for a walk in town. And in town, you could tell a storm had come through. There was lots and lots of smaller branches in the roads and everything. And then there were quite a few large branches in people's yards. Apparently my sister had a tree come down on her horse fence and some other things. We really had minimal, nothing really damage. Our trash can took off and went out to the back shop, but you know, that was about it. I found some 4s here, of course. You know, I just did the 4s. Now I find 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not 4 4s. No, there's one over here too. 5 4s. 6 4s. There's another one. Dang it. I'm just going to pull a few out and go find these 4s. Yeah, so that was fun. Fun, 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 right? Dale was putting the ducks and the chickens in last night. And he calls me on his phone. And he's like quiet, kind of. He's like, get your phone, get your camera, and get out here right now. You're not going to believe this. And I'm like, oh dear, what's going on? I'm thinking it's something terrible, right? Something terrible. So I go out there, and he's standing in front of the gate into the coop, not the coop, the pen, the gate to the pen. And then he turns on the flashlight and shines it on the back fence. And I was like, oh my goodness, there's a hawk in there? And he goes, no, it's not a hawk. It's an owl. I'm like, oh my goodness. I have this on video, you guys. Some of it I'm going to have to delete because I got cussing a little bit because I thought the thing came down off the fence and was attacking the ducks. It really didn't. It didn't come down off the fence. But it had gotten in there, and Dale said it was just like walking around in the pen when he came out there. And then when he got a little closer, it kind of went over and climbed to the fence at the back. And it was just hanging there, just like hanging on the fencing, you know. So I got great video of it, but I did think it attacked the ducks because the ducks just started making all kinds of racket. They came out of the pens and the coops, and they started making all kinds of noise and ruckus, and I thought the owl had come down and was going after them, but it didn't. I'll have to delete that part. But it was amazing. Here is my owl that, you know, I hear every night just flying around our property, and now I've seen it. It's not little. It is not a little owl. That owl's wingspan is probably as big as mine or Dale's, our arm span, you know. It's a big owl. And you'll see the video, you know, in a farm video coming up, but it just wow. He turned off his flashlight, and then its eyes were just kind of glowing. And it was so weird. They were like purple, like these two purple dots just kind of glowing in the night. But we went around the back side where it was just kind of hanging on the fence, and I got good video over there, up close, his talons and his eyes and him taking off. Because he did decide, you know, he turned his head and looked and was like, oh, that's the way out. And it was just this silent, and it was gone. That was it. He's gone. But how cool. It was the coolest thing, you know, to see this animal that we've been hearing all summer long and know that it's out there, wondering what in the world kind of owl is it. Well, now I think I could figure it out. But he was beautiful. It was just awesome. He did not eat any chickens or any ducks. He may have if Dale hadn't gotten out there when he did, but you know, he may have tried to snag a chicken, but the chickens are always in the coop. You know, the ducks will come in and they'll hang out in the pen, the open area. And he probably saw them, and they were a little large. He probably could have taken one, but you know, I think they all freaked out and went scooting into the coops, you know. But it is amazing, just amazing. So you never know what's going on out here in the country. I'm telling you guys, sometimes the nighttime can be a little scary out here in the country. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what's lurking out there somewhere, you know. But now I know. I know what that thing looks like. And now more than ever, I'm like, I need to watch my dogs when they go out at night. If I hear the owl, I need to watch the dogs, because that thing could definitely come down and swoop up one of my dogs. Not a doubt in my mind. It would snag a dog, no problem. You know? So, but that's a cool experience that I was fortunate to have. So, yeah. All right. Anything else I need to talk to you about? I don't think so. Oh, yes, one more thing. One more important thing, and I mentioned it earlier, and that is the chuck-along. I do have a video. It's going out before this one. You should have already seen it. I had no volume on at all. No external mic was working at the time I made that. That was just from my phone, and I'm moving around and making all kinds of ruckus, so just bear with the volume. Just turn it up, you know, just crank it up. That's all I got. Turn it up. But it talks about the chuck-along and rules, all that kind of stuff. So I hope you're thinking of joining along with the chuck-along. It's one of our favorite events that we do. It's my favorite event for sure. And it's just a good time working on beautiful artwork together. And, you know, maybe win a prize or something. But, you know, it's about working together, encouraging each other, looking at people's work, that kind of stuff. Yeah, get it done. It's looking great. Keep going. You know, that kind of stuff. So anyhow, all the information for that will be in the Facebook group, Diamond Moments and Krafts, and there is a video. So if you hear of anybody that's asking about it, because people do, they ask, direct them to those two places, okay? So that they can find the information that they need. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate you guys so much. I mean, you guys are wonderful. You're helpful. You do great things. You're considerate and kind, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I never knew that, you know, a little bit over 3 years ago, when I made a video and put it on YouTube, it would turn out to be this, you know, what I've got going now. Hopefully soon you'll see some Craftably paintings, because my Craftably pre-order is finally headed my direction. It decided to take a mini vacation, I think, in Ohio. Yep. Left Texas, went to Tennessee, and then it got to Ohio, and it just decided to hang out in Ohio for a while. So it is at my local post office, which is weird because it's coming UPS, but no, it's going to come to my post office and then head my direction. let's not make it easy, you know? No. Let's find the most unusual route to make it to my home. Of course. But it's on its way. It's on its way. I think it hit the post office this morning, so it should be here tomorrow, which is Wednesday when you're seeing this. So hopefully, and then hopefully I get a better mic by then, so the videos will sound better when I record those. Yeah, that's a thing. All right. Thanks for hanging out and watching, everybody, as I work on this rooster's plumage. His beautiful tail he's got going on here. Could be Chuck. Doesn't look like Chuck, but could be Chuck. He's got a beautiful tail, too. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've been watching Brandy. Brandy, I think she's giving away a prize still. Watch her videos, you know, Mystery of Diamonds. And we'll look forward to seeing you for the grand prize giveaway. And maybe my final winner will be picked then as well. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll talk to all of you soon. Bye, you guys.